Hello guys, welcome to a Pxls tutorial. Today I will show you how to turn an image into pixel art. So right now I'm just looking up some cats we can use, and I know it's sort of silly, but let's look through and see what images we can find. So I recommend getting an unrealistic image, sort of like a cartoon, because it's much easier to make smooth. So we'll choose this cat as our example, and we just want to save that as an image, PNG, or any type of file really. Name it whatever you want. Then we're going to go to Pxls. So you want to click Create Sprite. Go down to the bottom tab and click Browse Images. Click on your image and put it in there. So you can see it's pretty big. We don't want that, so you want to resize the canvas. And you can do it any size you want. I recommend going down pretty slowly so the quality doesn't like drop as you just saw. So you can see it's still like pretty big. Like you can see how 1 pixel compares to the whole thing. So you can want to go down a bit more. Again, this all depends on how big you want your drawing to be. So you can see this is a pretty good size. It's not too big, but not too small. So you want to make a new layer. You can see it sort of goes transparent. And you just want to trace over the drawing. Since this is just a tutorial, it's not going to be perfect. I recommend taking your time because this is a symmetrical piece, so you want to make sure it's symmetrical, which can take a bit of time. But just for tutorial's sake, this will not be too good. Since this image is just a guide, you can really make it any color you want. You can make it orange or black, or you can just keep it gray, which is what I'm going to do. But this is your drawing. You can make it any way you want to. So we're going to go into Pxls, and you want to take a screenshot of the template and save it as an image. This will help because if you get a color wrong, it can make the image look pretty wonky. So if you just screenshot it and save it, and then go to your palette, you can make a new one and insert the image and it'll pick out all the colors for you. It won't be exact, but you can compare the colors and see which ones work. Just a reminder, I'm doing all of this with my mouse, so you don't need any fancy equipment like a tablet. I personally have a tablet, but I don't use it for pixel art, but you don't need expensive equipment. So you want to save the image and go to Fiddle, and you want to drag the image into the turn an image into pixel art section. Make sure it's the right size that you want it to be and click that. So you can see it creates a template, which is what you want. So you can examine it and make sure it's what you want. But as you can see on the template, the head stripes are not there, which is okay. So what you want to do is go back into your editing software, Pxls, and darken the stripes, and then repeat the process again. So now you can see we have the stripes, which is what we wanted. So you just click accept, scroll down, and you can name your template whatever you want. Click the link, and it will redirect you. And there you have your template. You can control and left click to move it wherever. Make sure not to go anybody else's art though. So what if we want to make pixel art from an already pixel art image? Well, that's pretty simple as well. You want to look up a pixel art image. For example, I'm using this cat. Download it as a PNG once again. And enter it into Fiddle. So you can see it's like massive on the canvas. We don't really want this. So once again, you're going to resize the canvas. It'll take a bit of messing around with the size to get it right, and some images won't really work as well as others. So as you can see, this image really doesn't work well. It doesn't form a clean image and it just looks really bad. So when this happens, sadly the only thing you can do is basically go pixel by pixel and remake the image yourself. So you can go split screen, or if you have two monitors you can just use that. But you're just gonna have to just copy the image. Sadly, because not all images work. Your setup should look something like this. So moving on, what if you want to combine two templates? Well, this is pretty easy. You go down to layer images and click clear all layers. Make sure you have your two templates ready in two different tabs. So you want to go to your first template and copy the link, and you can rename it whatever. Do the same with the second template. You can do this with as many templates as you want. It could be 100 or even 1,000 if you really want to. I don't know if this site could handle that. So you make sure your template looks good, and then click process in this section, and you're going to go through the same steps as you did with your other template. Click accept. It might take a bit to upload if it's really big. So when it uploads, you can name it whatever you want. Again, click the link, and it'll redirect you. And there you have your combined templates. You might have to move it so it'll match up with the pixels you've already placed, but you can see the cat and the Titan person is there. I hope this was helpful for any beginners or just anyone looking to make a template. If you're ever stuck, you can ask the Pxls chat or comment on this video or ask Discord. there will be someone to help.